So it's a beautiful day in Niagara, and anybody that's from our region, we know that our busy season is fast approaching. June, July, and August are literally just around the corner, and we welcome guests from all over the world. So we're so lucky that people come to visit us, and they enjoy the falls, they enjoy our beautiful wineries, our phenomenal golf courses. Like, we've got a lot to offer, and it's just lovely that people pick us to come enjoy their holiday and their vacation, and they spend money with us, and it's just a really great time of year for us. So the question is, are you having a challenging time finding dynamic, engaging, really charismatic people to join your team so that you can welcome and really create experiences for your guests? Are you having a challenging time? Crystal Takuna here from The Inside View, and it is the number one question I get. Crystal, how do you find really great people? And I'll tell you, I've had some tremendous success finding phenomenal people over the years, and there's definitely things that I do different than others. And so one of the tips I want to share with you is a tip that I worked with one of my clients on Thursday this past week, and we got kind of deep diving into how we can find charismatic people for her. And the number one thing was, I said, you gotta be where your candidates are, right? Often we get in this pigeonhole of making sure that our actual job description is posted on Indeed, maybe even LinkedIn, a couple of the job gym boards, and those type of job boards. And those are all great places. It's a must. It needs to be there. But the other thing is, your job posting has to be where your candidates are. And this particular client of mine, her candidates are all Instagrammers. They are all, young millennials that are on Instagram all the time. And so when we deep dove, they didn't have an Instagram account, and they've been in business for a long time. So really important to make sure that you are where your candidates are, because it's one thing to be able to just post on one of those job sites, but to be able to get engagement, it's just like when you're selling to your clients. There's multiple touch points. We approach our clients from, whether it's a Facebook ad to an Instagram ad to an email blast to then we maybe target them through advertising. So there's multiple approaches that a guest would get when we're trying to win their business, and it should be no different for top candidates. You want to make sure that you're really in the right places. So in her case, we opened an Instagram account, and literally within 4 days, I think she was up to like 42 emails or 42 resumes. So it was fantastic because we put it in the right spot. And I really encourage you, making sure that you are where your candidates actually are. Tip number 2 is making sure that when you get the candidates engaged and they come to your website, because that's what they're going to do, that there's a place for them to continue connecting with you. So is there a spot on your website that they can drop their resume? Or is there a spot on your website where they can just connect with you and ask you a question? Is there a spot on your website where you tell them a little bit about not just a job post, but a little bit about the culture? Very, very, very important, especially if you're, I would say, any organization needs to have that, but if you're looking for top talent, then you need to give them some, something to be excited about. So that's tip number 2. And tip number 3 is it's very low-hanging fruit, but it's really critical, is talk to your colleagues and your friends, but making sure that you're connecting with them, and they know you, they know your standards, they know what you expect, and so really connecting with them, whether it's on LinkedIn or an email, but telling them, listen, I know you've got a great pool of people. I'd love to be able to bring some more people on. This is what I'm looking for, and in return, I'm happy to do the same with my network. Because imagine if you know 100 people, and those 100 people know another 100 people, there's thousands in your network that you might not be reaching out to. And again, so it was on Monday. Yeah, it was on Monday. I have a gentleman reached out to me from a colleague of mine from the States, and he reached out to me and said, hey, Crystal, do you have anybody for this position? And I connected with my colleague that I thought might be a good fit. It's not me, it's not somebody else, but I know people that could be a good fit for his position. So you just have to ask, right? And when you ask, things happen. So tip number 3, making sure that you're putting out to your circle, your network, not necessarily on social media, but just giving them a call, connecting, reminding them, even if you send them an email, maybe give them a call a couple days later. Hey, Sue, did you get my email? I'd really, really love to see if there's anybody in your network looking for a position. And in turn, I'm happy to do the same to help you find some top talent. So there's my 3 tips. I hope that helped you. I've got these tips and many others from world-leading companies like Apple, Facebook, Disney that I'd love to share with you. On April 30th, 9 to 12, we're doing a little workshop, which you'll walk away with real tangible tools that will help you in your hiring process. So if you're doing things that you've always done for hiring, you're going to get the same results you've always gotten, which may be great and continue. But if you're looking for innovative, new 21st century ways to hire top talent, then I hope you'll join me April 30th from 9 to 12. And it's for anybody Buffalo to Burlington. You're welcome to come and join us, and I'm really excited to give you some more fun tips. So I will put the link in this video somewhere. Hope that helped, and have a great day. Talk to you later.